With 2025 coming to an end for Xbox, there is a question that certainly comes to mind. Is Xbox still in the console race? Because this year was notably a bad year for Xbox. It started when in May of 2025, Microsoft announced that they're going to raise the prices of their consoles, increasing the price of Xbox Series X by $100 from $499 to $599 and the Series X 512GB by $80 from $299 to $317.99. Many gamers already felt Xbox was ripping them off, man, if they only knew how bad things were about to get. And they also announced price increases for first-party video games from $70 to $80, starting with Outer Worlds 2. Though Microsoft would later back down from that decision to raise the price of first-party video games due to fan backlash.
What?
No, all right. I know that sounds bad.
Which they totally deserved, because video games shouldn't be costing $70 to $80 in one generation, especially when modern AAA gaming quality is at an all-time low. Like, who are they trying to fool with all these reasons? So back to topic. Microsoft blamed price increases on US tariffs of goods from China and raising development costs, but there were still more problems to come, because later in July Microsoft dropped a nuclear bomb and laid off over 9,000 people at Microsoft as a part of an $80 billion investment plan in AI infrastructure.
It's over 9,000! What, 9,000? There's no way that can be right!
These layoffs also affected Xbox Game Studios and multiple first-party video games that were being developed for Xbox, like Rare's cancelled Everwild, an action-adventure game that was in development hell for reportedly 10 years, and The Initiative, developers of a new Perfect Dark reboot, which was just so that Xbox showcased to mediocre fan reception. In June of 2024, a year later, The Initiative shut down due to Microsoft dropping a bomb, which also resulted in the cancellation of the Perfect Dark reboot. Another game that was cancelled was from Elder Scrolls Online developer ZeniMax Online Studios project codenamed Blackbird, an MMO looter and shooter sci-fi noir game that started development in 2018 and was built on a brand new in-house game engine. The game received positive feedback in early demos from studio executives and even from Microsoft Gaming CEO Phil Spencer, who played the demo in March of 2025 and was very impressed. He was so impressed, in fact, that they had to take away the controller from him so that they could continue the meeting. And what sounds funny to me is, even after all that, the game was still cancelled. Classic Xbox, make people work on a game for 10 years only to cancel the game and replace them with AI.
Gaming.
So anyways, there's still a list full of video game studios that were affected by the layoffs. So I'm just going to name them. Turn 10 Studios, developer of Forza Motorsports, which had 50% of its staff laid off. Halo Studios, multiple Call of Duty co-developers like Raven Software, High Moon Studios, and Sledgehammer Games were also affected by the layoffs. At the same time, during the layoffs, Phil Spencer sent an internal email to staff saying that the job losses were necessary for the enduring success of Xbox, and the success that Xbox has today is the result of tough decision Microsoft made previously, which basically means get the hell out of here and we don't need you, you're basically as good as trash for us. Well, after this, nothing really happened for a few months until my Xbox announced in September the price of Asus ROG Xbox Ally X to be $999, which received mixed reactions, with many finding it expensive and others questioning its value against the cheaper and more established Steam Deck. It was a few months earlier in June at Xbox Showcase when Xbox announced that they will be teaming up with Asus to enter the portable PC market. Xbox and Asus officially released the Asus ROG Xbox Ally X in mid-October with sales above their normal expectations. But the Xbox landscape was ground zero because 2 weeks earlier Microsoft had dropped 2 nuclear bombs on Japan. The Xbox user base, and announced that they will be raising the price of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate from $19.99 to $29.99. That's a 50% price increase. Man, You know what sounds funny to me? It's that Xbox really thought that they could double the price of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate and get away with it. Or them thinking in a meeting that their users are more loyal to Xbox and not their wallets. And mentioning of users were not happy. The news and immediate implementation of new prices caused a massive backlash, and the sheer volume of users attempting to cancel their subscription on official website was so high that the membership page became temporarily unavailable for some users. Cancel Xbox Game Pass trended worldwide within 24 hours of the announcement. People even started to question the worth and value of Xbox Game Pass after the price increase from $29.99 a month. Is it really worth it? Well, it clearly wasn't for most people because the site crashed.
It was perfect, but no, you just had to blow it up. You and your pride and your ego. You just had to be the man. If you'd done your job, known your place, we'd all be fine right now.
Some fans even tried to stack subscription or buy gift cards to lock in the prices, while retail partners started offering discounts, clearly undercutting Microsoft. While Xbox tried to justify the price increase of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate by saying that 400 plus titles and 75 day one game releases makes up for it, but it clearly didn't for most people because again the site crashed. Well, at this point you will be wondering why I said 2 nuclear bombs, because just 2 days later Microsoft announced that they will be raising the price of Xbox Series S and X again. That's right, again, with the Series X going up by $50 to $649.99 and the Series S by 1 TB by $20 up from $449.99, and with the Xbox Series X 2 TB Galaxy Black Edition being $799.99, up from $729.99. Let me remind you that's $800 for a 5-year-old console that's weaker and more expensive than the PS5 Pro. The PS5 Pro, a console with no distinct and major differences from a normal PS5 in gameplay, that's worth $700. A console that is just a repackaged PS5 without the disc drive. That PS5 Pro that still somehow manages to be cheaper than the Xbox Series X. What have you done, Microsoft? You have truly messed up this time. At this point, there is literally not one single reason to buy an Xbox console. Right after the second price increase, there were reports coming in that Xbox console sales dropped by 29% in between the quarter 2 price increases. And Microsoft again said that they had to raise prices because challenging macroeconomic environment and US tariffs on goods from China as the reasons for making this move. I think at this point everyone knows that Microsoft doesn't care about marketing the Xbox brand as a console manufacturer. They care more about marketing Xbox as Xbox Cloud Gaming or Xbox Game Pass. If you see Microsoft's marketing for Xbox this year, it's all about Game Pass and screams anything can be an Xbox, or you don't need an Xbox to be an Xbox fan. Microsoft is clearly prioritizing Xbox Game Pass as the future for Xbox, as a must-have subscription if you're a gamer, which it isn't, not anymore. And a few weeks later on Black Friday, the best-selling console in US turns out to be not Xbox. Again, not very surprising. Instead, the top 3 were PS5 as first, capturing nearly half at 47% of all units sold, followed by the Nintendo Switch 2 as at second at 24%, and as third was not Xbox. It was at the family-focused Next Playground at 14%. That's right, Xbox was outsold by Next Playground. This motion-controlled family console surprisingly beat Xbox to take the third place, and Microsoft Xbox Series S and X came at a distant fourth, accounting for nearly 10% of all sales in the US. 20 years of credibility Xbox built with OG Xbox and 360, all that brand trust, all was down the drain in 1 year thanks to Microsoft. I know that everything is not over just because Xbox lost to Next Playground, but this just shows that most people don't care about Xbox as a console or not, and nor do they care about Xbox Game Pass. But let Microsoft be delusional about thinking Xbox thriving as a cloud gaming subscription focused brand. At this stage, all directions points towards the Xbox leaving the console market and becoming a third party supporter. They have always been the loser console. It all makes sense. Well, sorry, with how things went this year for Xbox consoles, there won't be a next generation Xbox console, right? Right? Wrong! Microsoft, after doing all this the past year, is still planning to develop the next generation of Xbox consoles. It was literally half a year earlier when Microsoft announced a partnership with AMD to develop the next gen Xbox, and they'll likely expect to unveil the next gen in 2026. Microsoft will probably do something when Xbox hits its 25-year anniversary, even though it hasn't been a very pleasant 25 years if you're an Xbox fan. Literally at this stage, I don't think that a single die-hard Xbox fan exists ever since the Xbox One reveal, which really started all the problems with Xbox if you look at it. Microsoft has said that the next generation of Xbox console is going to be very premium, very high curated experience. That was literally said by their president. And they have also said the next gen Xbox console will be more PC-like and will have software and UI similar to the recently released Asus ROG Xbox Ally X and will probably be more expensive than the current Xbox Series X and S. Man, what a time it is to be a console fan. When you know the next generation of consoles will hit $1,000 and with RAM prices blowing to the sky, like how it is going, it will be more expensive than gold in no time. That will likely be the case. But it will be especially bad for Xbox because they will have even more competition from PlayStation and Nintendo. And the new contender that is entering the console market, Valve's PC hybrid Steam machine, or what real men call it, the GameCube, which has a very similar approach to Xbox for the next generation of consoles, both having consoles above $1,000. The next gen of console gaming might be the worst gen of gaming in recent time. Right now the future for Xbox doesn't look bright. It looks just as bad as Halo Infinite graphics reveal.